Today is day 7, well it'll be day 8 very soon. In the incubator we've got the Guinea Fowl eggs in here and we're going to candle them and hopefully we've got some fertile Guinea Fowl eggs. Love to add to the flock of Guinea Fowl. I've said it many times before, but they're a great permaculture bird to have on the farm. They scare away snakes, they eat ticks, and they can feed themselves off grass and bugs. We've also got this incubator, I think it was day 22. We had our last hatch on day 22. We're hoping that we'd get another one, but none of the eggs have hatched. So maybe it was too hot in there, so maybe we can try putting the temperature down again with the next lot of eggs. We only had this many chicks hatch, so a lot of them are ours. We find that when we take fertile eggs from the farm, we just have a much better success rate. Something to do with travelling, I suppose. Eggs aren't made to travel and sit in an incubator. So hopefully we've got a few hens in there of the other breeds. We've got Barnavelders and Sussex, both light and speckled. Silver? Speckled? One of the others. Silver Sussex. We've got Silver Sussex and Light Sussex and Barnavelders in there. I think there's one Brahma that hatched. None of the Wyandottes hatched out, so we'll hopefully pick up some eggs from her this weekend if I contact her in time. We had the 2 quails hatch out, and then the rest were the leghorn crosses. They're not really leghorns. They're a factory leghorn, so they're all white. They look like a leghorn, but they're actually, I think, technically are white, eyes are brown. So when you breed 2 leghorns together, what I've been calling leghorns, you get throwback genes to whatever they've mixed in there to make the white leghorn. Now there are heritage leghorns and they're not the same as these ones. These are ex-factory, these are egg production chickens. So I got them $5 each. They had done their 18 months on a farm, and then they were on selling them because their numbers that they lay are greatly reduced. So we're getting browns in there, we're getting dark browns, we're getting a bit of black thrown in, so it'll be interesting to have our little rainbow flock. This is just for egg production because they will still be great egg layers. So we'll see how we go. It was just a little project, and worst case scenario we sell them for $15–20 each as egg layers, and it was just fun to put them in the incubator. Anyway, we're about to go candle the guinea fowl eggs. So all the eggs looked like they had something growing in them, but it can't be right because you're supposed to only have fertility after 7 days, and I'm pretty sure some of these were over a week old. I'm almost positive. So I might be doing something wrong, but I did see a couple of veins and a couple of little fetuses growing, I suppose. So I think these guys hatch on day 28, so we've still got quite a while. It's day 7 now. It'll be ticking over to day 8, so we've still got 20 days to wait. But I will recandle at day 14, and then I'll probably recandle at day 21. We should have a good idea then, because we'll be able to see chicks growing and moving in the eggs. But hopefully we have some little keats. I'm really excited to have little keats, and hopefully if we handle them they can become a bit more friendly and not so scared of us. Oh wow, so I'm just going to turn the light off. These are eggs that we had in our pantry from the guinea fowls, and they are all looking blank, where the ones in the incubator didn't, even though they were really old. So that gives me hope.
This is a fresh one, a couple of days ago.
Yeah. That gives me hope that maybe we'll get some keats and maybe all the eggs are fertile, because that would be amazing.
A little bit of a...
Yeah, but not like the other ones. That's really cool. So when egg's not fertile or not growing something, you can see all the way through the egg, but when it's fertile, that's better. When it's fertile and something's growing in there, it starts to get half dark and half light down the bottom. And that's how we can tell if an egg is viable in the incubator. And then as you try again in another week, you can start seeing the whole egg has filled up, and sometimes you can even see the outline of a chick, and you can see them move too if you're really, really lucky. So I'm really, really excited to hopefully have some keats. I want to, when they hatch, I want to pop them in a smaller cage within the big coop where we lock them up at night to keep them safe from foxes. And then hopefully they can get their honing in skills and they know that that's where home is. And hopefully they can become accustomed to the adult guinea fowls. And then I'm hoping at the end of the day that the keats will follow the guinea fowl all around the farm and then follow them back home. And so we'll have like our own little flock. We find that the ducks stick together, the chickens just do their own thing all by themselves. A couple of them stick together, a couple of them are just little loners on the farm. The geese all stick together, the guinea fowl all stick together, but they all come back to the one communal area to eat and sleep. So it's working really well for us, and hopefully we can continue on as we add in a few more breeds, that they don't fight or the roosters don't fight, and that we can keep our communal space and then have their own areas where they can wander freely to their own will. But that's it for tonight. We're pretty wrecked. We're going to go to bed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.